And he said he was talking about girls who just throw themselves at you. And he said they let you.
There was, but
didn't participate in that. But pretending that Trump was like a
Notice how he's only listening to respond. He's only listening to respond. He's not here for a conversation. He got mad about the your audience has grown thing because he wasn't listening. And now again, listen to what's going on. She hasn't finished what she's saying, and he's already trying to jump in.
It actually woke me up. I was on the liberal side.
And with a line like that, I was on the liberal side. I would think that if you are sitting in a room with Candace Owens as a liberal, and she talks about how she was on the liberal side, I might want to perk up. Oh, really? Well, what about Candace Owens, the liberal? That would be very interesting. But look what we get.
Turned me into a conservative. It was vicious. It was nasty. It was calling him things that he wasn't.
There was, but
didn't participate in that. But pretending that Trump was like a avowed racist that was trying to bring back the Klansmen was a little bit like dramatic,
But that happens with every president and everybody who gets that high up in the tree. When I don't know how far back it goes, probably to George Washington, when a person is the one who's going to be in power, the people who want to prevent that, who think oppositely of how he thinks or she thinks, yes, that's what they do. They try to destroy. They didn't try to destroy Obama.
To be fair, this is the show. He does smoke during every episode, and not with her, but I respect that he's willing to keep, this is the show. This is what we do. If you want to come on, this is the show. Like, I forget who it was. It was some comedian. It was some comedian who was sober, and they went on hot boxing with Mike Tyson. Oh, it was Khabib. Khabib went on hot boxing with Mike Tyson, and he asked him not to smoke. And it's like, bro, that's what the show is. So, like, that's what we do. You don't have to do the show, but that's what we do. And then, Khabib got mad that they smoked, just like they said they were going to do. Shout out again to Melton Mind Media, a good friend of the channel, awesome YouTuber. Just dropped the link to his channel. Please go check him out. Said Maher set the bar real low. Indeed. Soul to Soul said, yes, he latches onto something, builds it up in his head emotionally, and then waits his turn to speak barely. Definitely not listening. So they don't paint every president as the worst racist of the 21st century. Certainly not. As much as they, the media, either side is there specifically to question the president. That's what they used to be there for. Never have we seen what we saw with Trump. I mean, that's just what it is. Wanted Post said, if Bill's team are professionals, there's no way that they didn't try choosing a different angle. I can only see it as Bill deciding to keep that stupid angle. Probably. It's just like, no, okay, just keep it right there. It'll be different.
Loser.
All right, let's dive back in.
And the way that they come on Trump. You had the Lisa Bloom period where you had 85 million women that came out of the woodwork with allegations. And where were you guys? He's been in the public sphere for the last 30 years. He's had shows. Where were you guys with your allegations before he announced running president? I mean, it was so obviously a ratchet job. And these things matter because it doesn't matter.
One of them's on tape.
It doesn't matter.
One of them's right from the horse's mouth saying, I grabbed pussy.
He didn't say.
That's not what he said. What did he say? He was talking to Billy Bush in the I forget what the show, but in the bus, and he said he was talking about girls who just throw themselves at you, and he said they let you do anything. You can grab them by the pussy. Let. That means consent. How dare you? How dare women be able to do what they want? That's the position, right? That it's wrong that these women want to let a man consent to do anything. That's the issue. Or you just don't know what the fuck is good.
I grab pussy.
He did!
He said he was talking about groupies. He said they will literally let you do anything, including grab them by the
He wasn't talking about groupies.
All right. Let's... Oh, not Netflix. Really? What? Warning, this video contains language that some might find, whatever. Donald Trump talking about a married woman he wants to have sex with. It's a hot mic situation. He has no idea the mic is still on.
Moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it. Whoa. I did try and fuck her. She was married. That's huge news there. No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping.
Based. That's a baller move, taking her furniture shopping.
She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there, and she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look.
So at that part, he's talking about he shot his shot, and she said no. So he didn't do the married woman. Now,
I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet.
Oh, we're okay.
I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they
They what? They what? They make you do it? They try to make you do it? Or they let you do it?
let you do it. You can do anything.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was told that they let you. I don't know about you guys, but over here on this channel, the Indian Jesus believes that women have the right to consent to whatever they want. Call me a liberal, call me woke, but if they let you, then they let you.
Yeah, he was.
He never said that word. He said, when you're a star.
Yes.
That's quite a leap to say we're just talking about groupies. And by the way,
he didn't say I grabbed this woman by the P word. And I think that's a part of when I say there's so many media hoaxes. Just be honest.
He said you can grab him by the pussy.
They let you. Yeah, and context is just like Bill, jump from subject to subject, fishing for anything that can make Trump look bad. He's just reaching for anything and everything like a cornered animal. Yep.
He said you can grab him by the pussy.
Yeah.
And you can do anything. You can grab him by the pussy.
Yeah, these girls, when they see a star, that's literally, by the way, just to be clear, that's a fact.
But just to be clear, you shouldn't do that.
But
right?
you shouldn't. Yes, but let's just be honest about what he said.
Why? Why shouldn't you do what women want you to do to them? Because they're just little girls and they don't know any better. And the girls, you have to be the man because you know better. Sounds misogynistic to me, Bill.
This is locker room talk. Men talking about, I hang out with a lot of athletes, about women that throw themselves on them.
Just trying to save Billy Bush. It didn't work, but
simply because of who they are, and they'll let you do anything to them.
But
we do live in this
just to put
economy.
Poor economy? Yes, correct.
Of women who will quite literally let men, especially now with the birth of OnlyFans and TikTok and the rise of becoming a star, that if you are a star, they will let you do whatever they want. And then
Yep. So I want to vote. If she's under 35, she can't consent. But if she's 5 years old, she can consent to anything. What? That's the liberal position. That's the Bill Maher position. A 35-year-old woman can't decide to let a man touch her pussy. But a 5-year-old, hey, right, Bill? Right, Bill? Disgusting. Disgusting. Well, just Trump was the first openly supportive, the first president openly supportive of gay marriage in history. Yep. I mean, Obama passed it, but he came in like, oh, whoa, marriage. Oh, marriage is not just for any folks, okay? It's a man and a woman, just like it says in the Bible. And he said, dude, how many women has Bill been with because he's a star? And yep, you're
the media pretended he said, I personally
I saw this
went in and grabbed a woman by the P word. It's locky room talk. Is it crass? Yes. Do women also speak crass when men aren't looking? Yes. I'm very much, I'm not saying this is great speech, and I would love to hear if my husband was saying this about, but I'm just trying to be rational and not be.
God damn it, that angle.
He need to.
Because even if you move the camera more here to have an over-the-shoulder shot and have him in frame, you could still do that. Why here?
Crazy and acknowledge that both men and women have locker room talk.
I have an important question. Where can I find these women?
I'm sure you've had your fair share, Bill, in Los Angeles, where everyone's trying to be a star or be in the industry or sleep with the star.
Look at his face.
Of women that have thrown themselves on you.
I live strictly for America and what I can do.
And Jesus Christ, right?
Well, not Jesus Christ, but I live strictly to educate, to edutain America. That's where all my energy goes. I wish I had time.
Does anybody think that Bill Maher gets laid on his personality? What?
For some of these diversions.
So you know exactly that what he was saying was true. And that was something that I also hated too, because I'm like, I'm very against the Me Too movement. I'm very against all of this like rabid feminism. I don't like the idea of, I actually think it does really bad.
I'm convinced that the angle is purely made for Bill to have a camera looking straight at him. But again, if you move, like, okay, I'm going to move the camera. I'm probably going to regret this because it's not going to go back. So why would I have this when I could have, where am I? Where I could have something like this, and I'm talking to my guest who's right here, and now the camera's still looking at me, but I'm in frame. Like, it's not that complicated. Oh, I'm so glad that just went back exactly where I wanted to go. I wasn't sure how easily that was going to go.
Relations between men and women to pretend like some things are not abundantly true, that we don't have a culture of groupies and hoes and thoughts and music videos. And
yes, we do.
And it's fine. And not every woman is like this. And I wouldn't love to hear my husband say it, but I also would be like, there are girls that would let you do anything to them.
Right. It's funny that we can admit about men that they're dogs because most of them are.
But we can't admit that girls are sluts.
But we can't.
That feels not fair.
No, we can't, because we have to pretend to say the right things when we're liberals, Candace. Come on, you know this.
Well, I feel fewer women are sluts than males are dogs. Almost.
No. Now again, according to our recent stream with Dr. Evil Genius, I think Dr. Evil Genius would agree with Bill, but you know, when you're 6'3", maybe you see the world a little bit differently.
I just learned that you are not on OnlyFans, which is lovely. That you're clearly not on OnlyFans. Where they're literally selling their bodies for a certain price.
Hey, shout out to M169. Welcome to the party. Said Bill Maher is getting laid because of money. He is not attractive. Yep, well, it's okay for him to do it. But if Trump does it, that's the worst thing ever. Everyone says, as a resident professional videographer, whoever set that up would be fired instantly. But again, Bill just doesn't care. He doesn't care. Nick said, I'd be laughing if it wasn't also true. According to Bill Clinton, getting a BJ has nothing to do with sexual relations. Have never had sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, right. I mean, come on. That's right, guys. Don't forget, we have the after party for members only in the Discord. Hit that join button. It starts at just $2.99 a month. Or if you want to be like a true disciple or a God tier member, all of those are available. But disciples start at $2.99 a month, and you get 24 access to the Discord server, all of the channels, everything in there. Come and join us. It is a good time.
God, no.
Yeah. Now there's AI OnlyFans. So they're not even real people, and men are giving all their money to it, and it's getting pretty crazy.
I mean, I know that we're always concentrating in this country on how we can help women, and we certainly should. But the truth is, the people who are lost, I mean, they're both lost. Everyone's lost.
Yeah. So are you, Bill.
But the people who are really lost and don't have their shit together are men. I mean, women are killing it in college. They're doing better. You know,
women under 30 are doing great for women under 30. Women under 30 are not doing good for themselves in the long run. But I will agree that men are dropping the fucking ball. There's no question there.
In the workplace,
lower suicide rates.
Yes, they're more to get
more college graduates.
And I think this is a perfectly emblematic of why men are just lost. I mean, if you can't even be a sleazebag, right? You know, you can't even fucking. I mean, we've given up on like having a healthy relationship, or even the kind of life I've led, where.
And that's men. That's men who did that? That's men who gave up on the idea of a healthy relationship? Or was that the women who started giving away their value without the commitment? Remind me. I'm not sure. You know, chicken. It's one of those chicken before chicken or the egg thing. You know, which came first? Was it feminism or was it men's nature?
like I've had healthy relationships, but never got married. Okay. I'm not a crazy person and I'm not an unfeeling person and everything is very real. We've given up on all that. And now we're just like, to degrees of how you're going to like be a John and you pick, I don't even actually get laid. That's sad on
It is sad.
so many levels.
Men are struggling. They really are struggling. And I think
where did this come from? What's your theory?
Feminism. Dietrich says, so Bill wants to grab them by the pussy, but finds the idea that Trump says they let you do it is vile and repulsive. So he's anti-consent. That's the only thing that we can, that's the only thing that we can, what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it. I was going to be snarky. The only thing we can deduce from what he's saying. 80 Film said, alert, alert, red pill moment coming up for Bill. All right. We got the siren. We are ready. Wonderful said, men are being condemned by society for things they didn't do. Not everyone can stay motivated for the average dude. Yep. Context said, Bill is projecting. He's describing his own relationships. Like, up. Dilly. He might have a red pill moment coming up, but a projection drink is right meow. Bill Bradley says the gap in graduation from college between men and women is wider now than it was when Title IX was passed. Of course, the gap goes the other way now. Yep. Yeah, there's way more women. But that's probably a good thing. Like, men are wising up like, maybe gender studies isn't a good way to spend $80,000. So the Soul said, hate to be old fashioned, but when everyone gets to drink when everyone gets to drink the milk until it dries up, why would you buy the cow? Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? So I said both. Men are willing to have monetary relationships and women like easy money. But men would prefer not to have monetary relationships. The men who are willing to have monetary relationships are willing to do so because they can't get real relationships, stable relationships, because women are just out there. And I'm not saying that it's all, it's not all women and it's not only women, but we're not going to say that women's hands are clean here. I specifically said men are dropping the ball. So I don't want to hear anything about how all women or only women or no. We're not playing that game again. We've been down that road. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed that clip, check out the full live stream link in the bio and catch me live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.